Well, people, what a rush. And, you know what I mean? Like, these two fights definitely fit in, right? So we start off with, what was this? I think it was the third fight of the night, right? Yeah, it was the third fight of the night. The featherweight clash between Westin Wilson and Yi Zha. Now, for this one, Matt, it was not a long fight, right? And you feel bad, right? Because Wilson had just got the monkey off his back, right? Lost his first two UFC fights against great competition. But, a loss is a loss, right? Now, he then wins the next one, gets a great finish, armbar, first round, right? Just a minute and a half in. Boom. He is back, right? He is back. That's what, I guess you're going to be thinking. And, it does not go well at all, right? Now, the thing with this fight is, it's a tough one pronouncing the name. I think it's Yi Zha, right? Yi Zha could not miss with the overhand, right? He could not miss with it. Everything he's putting out, he is landing. And he was just coming in off of a loss, right? It was a decision, but it's a loss. And, it was his UFC debut. So he's just like, man, I need to show them what I can do, right? And he did. He most definitely did, right? Because, it was coming back because he got to the UFC. Then he kind of left and went to road to the UFC. And then he came back. So it's just like, okay. But that time away just seemed to be very helpful, right? But, lost the return. But this fight just could not miss. Just the landing aplomb, right? And he puts Wilson down with puts him down, right? With a left overhand. And Wilson's managed to get back up. But he still looks a little, and then he gets cracked again with it. This time he's fully down, right? Zha, he follows up with a 1-2, and it's done. It's done. Oh, man. It was very quick. This was a fast-ass fight. And Yi Zha really, really put on a display for the home crowd, right? So we then jump to literally the fight after it, right? It was Michel Pereira against Kyle Daukaus. And, Daukaus was taking this fight on short notice, because Marco Tulio got injured. But it was Daukaus' return, because he'd been in the UFC, he got cut, right? Got cut. His brother got cut. Right, so it's just like, that's enough to feel disheartened, right? But no, he's been on a tear on the regionals, you know what I mean? Won a belt, right? Defended that belt, came in on short notice, and was just like, yo, I've worked on my shit, you know what I mean? I've worked on my game. And, he's had stoppages. I think only one of his fights out of the UFC has been a decision. All the others have been stoppages. I think 2 knockouts, 2 subs. I think that's it, right? And it's funny because Bisping was just saying that Daukaus one of the downsides of his game is he doesn't have knockout power. Right? That's what was getting said. And the thing is, because Pereira started off well, right, came with some big body kicks, showed a little aggression, but Daukaus was showing us good movement. And as, Pereira kind of came in, Daukaus just slipped off to the side and countered with a hook. Oh my gosh. It was perfectly timed, perfectly placed. Pereira went down. Oh man, he did not know what hit him. He went down, and Daukaus landed a couple, and it's done. So yeah, very similar in a way to the Yijia fight, right? Very similar, and both of them devastating, and that's why people, they are out. What a rush this week, right? So now it's the co-main event.